Okay, we are live. If you're watching the episodes, this live will most likely be like episode 47 or so. Definitely behind on getting the episodes published when I record locally. So, what are we doing? Modular frames. It's funny, this is one of those games where you think about your designs while you're doing other stuff. All I could think about was like, how can I do this differently? This up and down, up and down. You know, this feels like a game that's designed to not go straight up. It's like meant to go out and kind of up. But I don't know. I did look on the wiki to see if conveyor lifts get higher as their quality increases. You know, Mark 1, 2, 3, 4. It does not. In doing so, I found there is a little exploit where you can place a conveyor lift hole in the floor, and you can go up infinitely as long as you can hit the next hole. I'm not going to do that yet. I don't think so. I'm going to try not to do that. First of all, it looks like a pain in the butt to get to all line up properly. Secondly, it doesn't feel like intended functionality. However, apparently it's been there since way before 1.0, and people say the devs could have fixed it, but maybe they can't. Maybe they have limitations in the game design or the engine that doesn't allow them to correct that without making huge overhauls. So for now I'm just going to ignore it. And at some point I think gonna have to rebuild all this. It might be a thing where instead of trying to keep all of the storage units at the base level, storage units will come off the back floor of whatever floor they're on. So I'll create a way for me to jetpack up all of them, and that'll be that. Or I can get to them through the elevator. Or I can do one every, I don't know. There's like, maybe room for 10 of these on the side of a wall. Maybe I do 10 and then I start a new floor. Something like that, I think, is definitely in the cards. Okay, so where are we at here? Looks like we're done with the... Oh, no, we're working on this one. Okay. So let's see. Pipe and plate. Okay. Pipe and plate, pipe and plate. Holy moly. What is happening? I also was on another gentleman's stream asking what his thoughts on clipping were. Wait, I thought I'm doing 4 and 4. I need 30, 15, 12, 27, 33. Oh, okay. So really I just need That one there. That one there. Okay. Reproduce it. I almost feel like this is something I could blueprint. But I don't know. Okay. Technically, they're... Oops. Yeah, that wall would technically clip if it were there. I want the option to put walls back at some point. So I'm going to put these in because they might be windows. I don't know. So, oops. Still getting used to this. That's just, oh, that is clipping that wall. Okay, let's see if I can nudge this stack. So this is going to be awkward to nudge because I'm not going to be able to remember where I put it. I think it's right here. Okay. That's not going to work. No way. The other thing I was thinking, for tight spots like this, can I stack 8 of these? No. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Because here's what I'm thinking. If I can get this, let's try this. These are already nudged as close as they can be, right? I think this is when I started nudging things, learning about nudging. I could... Oh, here's what I could do. Do I really need 4? No. I don't need that top one yet. That's fine. I need 3. I'm thinking, what if I 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Couldn't I get away with 2? Yeah, if I used this side, but I'm not using that side. Okay. I think there's a way to make this work. Right off the bat, I'm thinking I'm thinking ceiling lifts. I'm thinking, you know, thinking a lot of things. Should probably get all 3 of these here before I forget what I ultimately need to do, which is these 3. Need to hit all 3 of these. And these 3. Need to do the same thing. That one's easy. That one could go to that one. Alright, I think this will actually work fine since it's 3. But for 4, this would... maybe it would work, I don't know. Now... actually, this makes more sense to go there. That is for sure clipping. I'm alright with a wall if, you know, it makes sense. Yeah, maybe this would still work if it was 4. The trick is, how do I get to this one now? That's nothing. It's old. This feels like something like this. I mean, there's literally no clipping. Oh, wait. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, you know, about how serious to take this whole clipping thing. I mean, this is overlapping nothing. Now the problem with this next one is that I'm not going to have any more room. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy. It's another something else I thought of is that you simply should not put up walls or ceilings until you're done building. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just, kind of thinking about future design. Everything's powered, ready for mod frames. I just need to split this again. And it's actually easier because I just need to split evenly 3 times. Of course, the only problem being I think, is it like this? Oh, we'll see. Oops. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. I don't remember how I did this before. Well, this can't be so close for one. I also think something like this would just be fine. And then nope. Here we go. This one's going to be funky because I had to jam it into the wall. Okie dokie. Oh wait. This will work. You guys, oh my gosh, I need 4 anyways because I'm splitting 2 resources. So yeah, I think it's going to be better. Think about okay, I'm gonna go look over at steel because like to have the biggest brain fart on. I literally just did this for steel ingot production. Oh, that's right. It's an absolute nightmare. Okay, so coal comes down. Split once, it is split again. Yep. So you got to split 1, 2, 3. 3-layer split. I don't remember where that was. One, two, three on the split. So this is actually fine. But one of these is going to be this, right? So let's say get rid of this. I need 4 coal. How do you get 4 coal? Just start there. Whoa. This kind of caught me off guard. Okay. It's 1/2 the equation. The other half has to be this. Yeah, I think I want that to come out just a smidge further. Yep. Well, now I want to see if it's running. Mark 2's probably earned enough. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then gain split. Yeah, to verify, I guess I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? It's fine. Since I have the room for it. Do this here. Too steep. What? Okay. I said coal, but what I meant to say was... Oh, this isn't going to work because... How am I going to get the... Well, I guess the... this stuff is probably pretty easy. Not leaving me a lot of options for later, of course, but... something like this, I think. And something kind of similar over here. Enough of a curve that it's not going to need too much help getting to that second hole. And that ain't it. Just gotta go over. There we go. And then this one will be like that guy. This one actually looks fine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the lines should be just fine. The other thing I need to do a better job of is mixing up where stuff is coming out of and going into. That's my plastic. It's another case of feeling like the pipe's not coming in the right spot. Do I want to handle it inside or out? So we're going to do this. Let's take a look at how we want to run these. Probably just like this. Actually, I think it's pretty spot on. I think that's pretty spot on. Maybe you could fit a fourth. If that's the case, then let's prepare for it. Let's go there. Yeah, I think that's good. It's like 2 1/4 blocks for the splitting, and then like 1.25 blocks for the merging of output. Okie dokie. I think this is one where I could safely say I don't need to tear the roof off. It's fine. The only problem with this one is this, of course. What's the throughput going to be on there? 120. So we're going to need Mark II. Okay. So that's actually fine. What? Here you go, about halfway to that block. I don't even know how I'm gonna have to split that yet. So I'm thinking this should actually, funnily enough, I'll wait on that. I'm thinking that goes there. Hello. Okay. No. It should just go. This should be 6. Hello. If Dan's watching, tell him I have a surprise for him. I'm not gonna make it. I built the Twin Towers. My factory is the Twin Towers. In respect, of course, of a national tragedy. You can get a better view from it over here. View of it. Look at that. Hmm? I set up a train. Got a train going way out over there. All the way over those mountains. I got a toy train track right there. We're getting pretty sophisticated over here. That's right. Okay, what was I doing? What? I think if I want to do that, I gotta go up there and take a look. Okay, that's definitely how that should be done. So it's going to be on this. Right there. Okay. And yep, these outputs are so slow. I'm making what, 30 or so. Can't tell if that's working. I'll have to go up and look. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but go up and look anyways. Okay, I'll show you. Just a second, sir. Oh god, am I about to fall to my death? Real close. I don't think I can make that. Can't give him a whole tour. That would take like 3 hours. But I can give him the nickel, you know, screensaver tour. So there you have it, sir. 2 glorious towers. And every so often, one of those manta rays flies through it. She's a beaut. Well, this is an alien world, so they don't have pigeons per se, but they do have these dumb birds that don't fly. Kind of just walk around. And you never see them otherwise, or you don't interact with them. Okay. So my guess is that this isn't going to work. I need to instead go this route. And something like that. This is coming from do something like this. Oops. Yeah, I think this will do it. Not gonna be able to get all the way up there. Might be able to stand here. Yep, okay. Okay, there we go. Now I have to split 4 resources across 12 inputs. It's going to be tricky. Well, they each just need 3. So I think let me see. Definitely needs adjusted to there. This might take some tinkering. Oh, maybe it's not going to be that bad. I mean, it'll certainly be bad if I have to add more. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. It's going to be this one. Okay, that actually wasn't bad. Okay, I'm out of resources. Okay. Fastest way to get back up is probably going to be use the elevator. Oh, while I'm down here, actually I need to check something. One of my subscribers, big fan, he commented that I may have missed a belt over here. And I did, right here. That's a Mark II. Shout out to Bones. Yep, okay. It's one of those things you end up troubleshooting later and pull your hair out because it messes with the throughput calculations.
Up and down and 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 up and down.
Yep. That's right, Ada. Guess I want to come to like right here ish. I guess that's far enough. Ooh, you know, that's actually going to make things a little bit difficult. So let's go like that first, then we'll do this. Okay. So it's gonna have to be Mark IV. Yep, that looks good. Looks like this one can be... Oh shoot. This one... It's gonna have to... swing out a little bit. It's not clipping. This one probably does not need to be Mark III. And also, I will leave it Mark III just to keep it simple. It's really not clipping, even though it says it is. Okay. So this whole setup, getting all the materials for these things, probably took about 4 hours to get to this point. Fine with that. So they are powered on. They are crafting heavy modular frames. Screws are coming in slow because those need upgraded to Mark IIIs. Everything else is fine. Can measure the throughput of those just to make sure. I should be getting 240 times 3, 6, 720. I have it marked in my docs as 360. Oh boy. I may have messed up the math somewhere. Yeah, right here it says 120. Oh, I took the 120 when you're supposed to take the bottom number. 30, 120, 30. That's supposed to be 720, but instead I took 360. So I'm not going to have nearly enough screws for this setup. It'll just be slow to start. And yeah, we're making heavy modular frames officially. So if I do a change to how I'm storing extras, it would require building a little bit of a patio. Come on. I don't know if I love this idea though. Oh no, that's right. I'm going to build multiple patios. I'm not going to build a patio every floor. So this is just going to be the patio for this floor. And I'll do a patio every 8 floors, I think is what I was kind of getting at. Need to merge all these and send them out. It'll be pretty easy right now until I have to ratchet them up. So then what I'll do for the patio is something like this. Did that backwards. I don't know if I can afford to keep doing these dimensional depots. And then eventually I'll do a prettier wall, but for now, let's do this. Okay. So, I did the math wrong on screws. Needs to be 720. It's a lot to double. Oops, what'd I do? So now I need to go look at my screw production and see if I can double it. It's no simple task here. I think it's floor 3. Yep. Yeah, I cannot double this. Oh my god, I packed it in here. And I think I'm like overcharging with summer sloop. No, I'm not. Oh boy. Okay. How do I fix this? And if I double that, it means I have to double the steel ingot. I could maybe get away with 480 and get rid of one of the manufacturers upstairs instead of 3, just do 2. Or just leave them and let them be a little bit slower. Then it begs the question, I could probably boost these, but boosting is super inefficient. Yep, 90, 100, 190, 290, 390, 415, 540, 640, 740, 830. And these are asking for 180. Upstairs is asking for 30. I'm doing what? 830 minus 180 minus 300. Oops. 830 minus 180 minus 300. Yeah, equals 350. Even though I was requesting 360, I settled on 350. So I need another 400. What I'll do is I'll sloop it right now. This will be temporary sloopage. I think I can get rid of this now. It'll be temporary sloopage to double the output. So oh, you know what I need? This. This can go in there. Okay. Create 7 of these. I'll have 17. And then this will just be a temporary fix until I get my 100 frames, and then I can ratchet down the production, because I won't need 100, well, at least as far as I'm aware, 100 frames continuously right now. And I'm also going to build, I'm going to change the design here soon. Oops, I don't want to go here, I want to go down to 3. And when they're the same height, I'm going to build a giant floor on top of both of them. And up there, I'll be able to do something like ship raw ore. Ship raw ore and not rely on a primary bus system like I'm doing now. Okay, so I'm currently at, just double check, 90, 190, 290, 390, 415, 515, 540, 640, 740, 830. So let's see what I get when I'm totally cranked up. So when they have 2 in them, they're at 100. And when they have 3, they're at 125. Okay. So out of the 6, or 8, 6 of them at 100, so 600. Now it's 600, 850. And I need another... I need to look. 3 times 240 equals 720. Or, yeah, 720. Okay. So let's check. Minus 720. So I need another 370. And I'm currently at... I need another 370. And I'm currently at 850. Okay. Right? 6, 7, 850. Okay, so I can get... So now I'm at... So I just got an extra 125. An extra 250. I just need an extra 100. And that's my extra 100. Now this is putting out 200 on a Mark III belt. So that's good. Going up, so that's 200 plus 100. So that's 300. So I actually need Mark IV belts here. And then this has to be a Mark IV lift. And then we need Mark IV. Yo, is that ever working? This had to be going there. Wait a tick. What is this doing? That's a splitter. So these are coming up and splitting. That needs to be Mark IV. So now these are putting out 500 and splitting it, 250 each. So those Mark IIIs are fine. And this was going to combine 200 plus 250 would equal 450. So Mark IV is fine as long as... Oh, that's why it's messed up. It's probably... Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's just do this. Oh my god, really? Need to combine. Looks good. this needs to be marked 4. And this needs to be marked 4. Okay. So this sloop is alien power multiplier. Requires no additional input and just magically doubles your output. So let's go upstairs and see if we're getting our 720. Oh, we can't get 720 on that line because 480 is the max. Jeez, oh Pete's. Which means I would need to bring in... So here's the thing. These front two... That's why I limited it, because these don't go anywhere other than to the two systems that require 180. Right? And then I send these to rotors because they need 300. So really I need to divert. That should not exceed 300. And that could be the problem. Um, 500, 600, 800. So I have enough, but I need to create a second line of, I mean, maybe just this 251. It comes up and goes out, because that would drop the 720 down below. Yeah. Be 470, which would be enough to use a Mark IV belt. Okay, so first things first. 115 because it doesn't need more than 300. Okay. Oh, shaboyzy. What do we do? Well, this is what we do. These two are the 300. Ah, that's the problem, is these can only get up to 250. So the fact that I'm only using these, I really need that extra 20. You really need that extra 20? Can't imagine I actually need that extra 20. That belt's not enough for the demands there. It is once it splits. Okay. This ceiling's about to get real messy. I have 6... Wait a second. I have 600, 800, 600, 800, 1,050. God, my counting. skills. 6, 600, 850, 1,000, and 100. 6, 8, 10 plus 100. So I have 1,100 minus 180 minus 300. So actually, I still don't even have the 720 I need. I need to boost these, because what I had, I need an extra 100. That's only going to give me an extra 50. So what I need to do is just boost one of these. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 80 left over. So all 4 of these need to go to heavy frame. And these need to be 300, but they're not going to be able to be, because I can't boost them that much. But they can be, they'll be 250 if I take the I'm only getting an extra 10 there. So it'd be 20. Plus 250 is 270, so I'd still be 30 off my rotor demand. I mean, the obvious thing is I could just boost another one. Oh wait, no, if I do this, there, that's 750. These 3, okay. Stop all this. Okay. I might be pushing my power. Yeah, I'm getting close. Alright, so these 3 need to go upstairs. This one plus these 2 are plenty. So I need to get rid of this. These are officially putting out more than a single belt could handle, so I can't combine those either. Okay, so what I need to do is figure out... Oh, actually, this should be pretty straightforward. This part, at least. I need as much room as I can. So now these are going to be 100, 200, 400. I don't need this anymore. 100, 200, 300. Schloop. Okay. Schloopin. 300 on is 300 is Mark IV for everything. And it just needs to go to there. Okay, one problem solved. Now these I have to ship on 3 separate belts. And they can be Mark III belts in lifts. But I need to figure out where I'm going to send them. I mean, I definitely feel like up and out makes sense. Okay. And of course this needs redone because of that change. It's not that this is wrong, it might work. But it's wrong from the perspective that, you know, this needs to go away. And then hopefully the belts can weasel their way in here. So do I just go here? It feels really far away from my original plan. Let me see. Yeah, my plan is here to there. It's not going to work. Okay, let me look one more time to verify. Yeah, I mean, I could maybe bring them up to here. I guess this can be 9. It's either that. No, it's got to be that. So then the question becomes, can I connect into there? Okay. Yeah, that'll be no problem. I think do something like this. Something like, oh, that's not gonna work. And then what, this one? Yeah. And this one can go like that as well. Okay. This one's going to be the most awkward. And then finally, actually this one's by far going to be the most awkward. Well, I guess really all it needs to do is get there. Then needs to get there. And then finally needs to get there. Boy, oh boy. Gonna run out of fuel, so I gotta be careful. Watch that. Oh, where do I want to be? I actually want to be on this pedestal. Okay. Okay. I need this to be straight till about here. Then I need it to be default to get in there. And then this one straight till about here. Then this one, I can actually switch this Mark II to go there. And allow this one to go there. I don't have anything flowing off that middle one. Why not? It's going there. It's just not connecting up. Try it one more time. Sometimes these things just don't latch properly. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, now we're good. Not gonna make it up there. Just get here. Okie dokie. We are waiting on mod frame. You're waiting on screws, that's fine. But our mod frame is empty. And it shouldn't be. It's moving real slow. Let's see how many we've made in this whole shabam. We've made 100. You know? I'm gonna take those stacks, finish this, look into mod frames, and then call it a session. Okay. See if I remember where mod frames are. I was just working on them. I think they're on the 5th. Yeah, they're on the 5th floor.
Was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
I need 30 of them. They are waiting on reinforced plate. How so? Oh, I never made the... Oh, no, I made the connections. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I flubbed. At least on these. The rest look good. Yeah, I see what I've done. Yeah, easy. Easy fix. Again, no reason for it to be clipping. Okay, did I do the same thing over here? Yeah, I sure did. So this just come here, from here to here, from here to... A little wonky, but that's fine. Okay. This one is also wrong. Oh boy. I gotta redo a bunch of this. So... this needs to travel and go in here. And this needs to travel and go into there. So that's good. Oh, this is so messed up. How did I mess this up so bad? This needs to get in here somehow. Oh, shnikes. Get to redo all this. There's just like too much to think about with all this in the way. I thought this went together a little too easily. I will admit. Okay. That's got to come down too. Okay, so yeah, this is the problem. This is not going to be able to turn into there like that one did. So, can I fit one of these in there without too much trouble? that means everything else is going to have to squeak by it. Considering I need okay, they're all plugged in, so I can use any 3 out of the rest. So my first thought is this goes to where? This goes to like here. Swoops down. Okay, so now I have 2 done. I just need to do the last one, which is this. And then, luckily, since I shortchanged this line earlier, I could do that. Of course, I'm curious if this could go that way. And then I just use okay. We should be cranking plates. Okay, plates are solved. Pod's gonna be back in another minute. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I will go ahead and hex up what I can. But I am running out of silica. Okay. There's got to be something for me to rest on. Okay. Out of silica. So that's fine. Go ahead and so the next thing is, you know, AC units, ACU, adaptive control units take 1 per minute. So I really only need 3 heavy modular frames per minute. So I did all that just to get that milestone done more quickly. So it kind of feels like a waste. What we'll do is, yeah, we're getting some in, yeah, we'll let it keep going for a little bit longer. Collect up on those heavy mod frames. We'll go select our next milestone. Cool thing is, real quick before I do that, is we should be able to upgrade this now. Get rid of that. Okay, you can't write over it apparently. But we have a new super duper 40 by 40 by 40 blueprint designer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Select our milestone and we'll call it a night. Pipeline engineering to 1,000 rubber, 1,000 plastic. Might be able to finish this off right away. Yeah, I can put rod in here, and I can put motor in there. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll need 5 of the rubber. Oh, apparently I don't have it. That's concerning, because that means there's an issue at the oil base. So let's add these. And then, yeah, I only have another 90 rubber. Update our notes so we can remember where we're at next time. Check out oil-based rubber production. And then we will look at ACUs. Yeah, because we're going to need rubber for modular engine as well. Okay, that's it. Thanks for hanging out.